all like being around people who are like us, isn't it? And that is the basis of the person-environment fit theory. That careers are determined by an interaction between the personality and the environment. That's John Holland's theory of career choice. People like to be around people who are like them. That is also the basis of the RIASEC model, which we will be talking about in just a little while. People want to search for jobs, for environments where they can use their skills and talents. They can openly talk about their attitudes and values because they feel safe and they feel understood as they are with people who are similar to them. And then they are very happy doing their jobs, addressing all the problems that they might be facing in that job. The behavior is determined by the interaction between the personality and the environment. Now, for example, a person who has been a scientist or a science student and is keen on research and academic and reading, he will feel comfortable in jobs which require that and have people who are doing similar roles, have a similar mindset. He might not feel comfortable in, say, maybe a marketing space where the entire focus is on strategy, on advertisement, on human behavior, what will sell, what will be attractive to a customer. That might not be in sync with him and his values or his attitudes or his interests. So, person, environment fit simply said that we like to be around people who are like us. Let's go a little deeper into this person fit environment theory by John Holland. We come to the Holland's hexagonal, the RIASEC model. This model categorizes us, people, into these 6 categories. And let's talk about them. RIASEC meaning realistic, investigative, artistic, social, enterprising, and conventional. What are these categories? And can you understand where do you fall in them? Let's see. Realistic are those who like to work on practical things, tangible things, hands-on people. Investigative, of course, are people who are more research-based. They're curious. They want to find out more. Artistic is where people are more expressive. They are creative. They are visual. They see the unseen. They use their imagination more. Social are, of course, people who are friendly, helpful. They like to be in environments where they are with people and they can connect with them. Enterprising. Enterprising people are those who are leaders, energetic. They want to lead. They want to be influential. And they can do that very easily. And finally, conventional. People who are more structured, who like organized work, who like work which is very systematic, step by step. Could you see yourself in any of these categories? Realistic people are those who are best suited for jobs like, say, engineers and architects. Investigative people would be people who are more suited for jobs like, say, research and development, scientists, mathematicians, doctors. Artistic would be obviously people who are in graphic design, in visual communication, they are in art and theater. In fact, even for a good architect, you need to be a realistic and a little bit of artistic as well because you are using your imagination a lot. Any designer, fashion designer, or any person who's making jewelry would also need to be artistic. Social. People who are nurses, teachers, vocational guidance, people like us, counselors, life coaches. Social. Enterprising. People who like to do strategy, who like to plan, who like to lead, administrators, managers, marketing people, people who are in sales, who plan the strategy. Conventional, people who like it structured, like people who are in banks, who are in accounts, a CA. All of these people know the systematic way to work, the things work. So that's how the Holland's hexagonal categorizes people using tests. And though he talked about this model way back in 1950s, till date, it is a very popular model to be followed, which helps us to get started on the career exploration. It helps us to identify how a career path might be. And very importantly, keeping in mind the category that we might fall in, the child, the student you're talking to might fall in, it helps us to plan the alternate careers, plan B. If your plan A is, say, in your artistic dimension, your plan A is to become, say, a graphic designer. What would be your plan B? You could easily get into visual communication. Maybe plan C could be think about fashion as an option for yourself. So that is how the Holland's hexagonal helps us to understand how people are categorized based on the underlying premise that people are happiest working in environments which have people like them surrounding them.